Elaine, there's a lot of people who know they can jump in their car and scoot around town, and they just don't see the need for a bus right now. But what are the numbers out there? What is the population going to be, and why do we have to do something now?
Well, the numbers are that we think there's going to be over 1 million people here in not all that long. There's about 650,000 now, probably 1.2 million within 20 years. There just simply isn't enough real estate, enough space to widen roads, even if we had the money to do it, to serve cars for that many more people. And then there's the money, right? We've already spent $1 billion widening the freeway. It would cost much more to do more than that today because that $1 billion was in right-of-way that ITD already owned. Doing that same thing to State Street or Chinden or Overland or you name the corridor is going to be enormously expensive. And then there's the quality of life issues. When you build that kind of a facility, it's not a place you want to live around. And right now, all of those corridors have a lot of activity on them. They have a lot of people living around them. So in other regions that have faced this, the ultimate answer ends up being offering transportation choices. And included among those is transit. If you look at Salt Lake, as for instance, they began planning for this in the 70s when they were about our size. You look at them today, they have 49 miles of light rail, 90 miles of commuter rail, and an incredible bus system that goes all the way from Provo to Ogden and provides reasonable, frequent, connected service to get just about anywhere in town. It runs 7 days a week. It runs until late in the evening or even till 11 o'clock at night. On weekends, many of them run until midnight or 1 o'clock. Those are the kind of systems that people can rely on and not have to have a car because they know that whatever the time of day, wherever they're going, they can always get a bus and get it relatively frequently, so it's convenient, it doesn't waste a lot of time. We won't have that kind of system tomorrow, but we can have a much better bus system pretty quickly. One that runs 7 days a week, one that runs 16 hours a day, one that has 15-minute frequencies, comes every 15 minutes on those big corridors. And that's a system I'm working really hard to see if we can institute as quickly as possible.